Have you ever felt stuck, like you're sowing seeds in a desert, waiting for a breakthrough that seems like it will never come? It's a feeling of being in a spiritual drought, where your efforts seem to yield nothing but dust and your prayers feel like they're re-hitting a brass ceiling. You wonder, when? God, when will things change? If that's you, I want to talk about a powerful passage of scripture that speaks directly to that feeling. Psalm 126. This is unjust and ancient song. It's a roadmap from tears to joy, a promise of restoration that can breathe life into your weary soul. So, let's journey together and unlock the incredible hope hidden within these verses. Psalm 126 is one of the songs of ascents, sung by pilgrims on their way up to Jerusalem for the great feasts. Imagine their journey long, dusty, and sometimes dangerous. These songs were their travel playlist, filled with hope and anticipation. Psalm 126 begins with a powerful memory. When the Lord restored the fortunes of Zion, we were like those who dreamed. This refers to the Israelites' return from exile in Babylon. They had been captives for 70 years, and their freedom felt so sudden, so miraculous, it was like a dream. Their mouths were filled with laughter, their tongues with songs of joy. It was an impossible reversal of fortune, and everyone around them had to admit, the Lord has done great things for them. This is the foundation of our hope. God has a track record of doing the impossible. He turns captivity into freedom, mourning into dancing. The psalmist isn't just reminiscing. He's using this past miracle to fuel his faith for a present need. In verse 4, the tone shifts from celebration to petition. Restore our fortunes, Lord, like streams in the Negev. The Negev is a desert region in southern Israel. For most of the year, it's barren and dry. But when the winter rains come, the dry riverbeds, known as wadis, suddenly surge with life-giving water, transforming the landscape overnight. This is the kind of dramatic, sudden, and complete restoration the psalmist is crying out for. He's saying, God, you did it before for our ancestors. Do it again for us. Flood our dry lives with your presence and your power. This prayer resonates so deeply with our own experiences, doesn't it? We all have our own Negev seasons, periods of financial struggle, relational breakdown, health challenges, or spiritual dryness. We look at our lives and see barren land. The beauty of this psalm is that it gives us permission to ask God for a miracle. It encourages us to pray bold prayers, to ask for a sudden landscape-altering flood of His goodness. It's a reminder that no situation is too dry or too hopeless for God to bring life back to it. He is a God of restoration. What you're experiencing right now is not your final destination. Now, let's get to the heart of the psalm, the part that speaks directly to our work, our tears, and our waiting. Verses 5 and 6 are perhaps the most quoted. Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy. Those who go out weeping, carrying seed to sow, will return with songs of joy, carrying sheaves with them. This is such a powerful image. It acknowledges the reality of our pain. It says it's okay to sow in tears. Sometimes, the work of faith is hard. It involves showing up when you don't feel like it, giving when you feel empty, and praying when you can't see an answer. It's planting seeds of kindness in a difficult relationship. It's maintaining your integrity at work when everyone else is cutting corners. It's raising your children in faith in a world that pushes against it. This is sowing, and sometimes, it makes us weep. The tears are not a sign of weakness or a lack of faith. They are the water for the seeds we are planting. God sees every tear. The Bible tells us that He collects our tears in a bottle. They are precious to Him. This verse doesn't promise that the sowing will be easy or tear-free. It acknowledges the struggle, but it gives an unbreakable promise. A harvest of joy is coming. Notice the certainty in the language. It doesn't say they might reap with joy. It says they will reap with songs of joy. It's a guaranteed outcome. The one who goes out weeping will return with songs of joy. This is a divine principle. Your faithfulness in the difficult season, your perseverance through the pain, your tears, none of it is wasted. It is all part of the sowing process that will lead to a joyful harvest. What does this harvest look like? It's not just a return to the way things were. The image here is of sheaves, bundles of harvested grain. When you sow, you plant individual seeds. But when you harvest, you bring in an abundance, far more than what you planted. This is the nature of God's blessing. He doesn't just fix the problem, He brings an overflow. He takes our tear-soaked seeds of faithfulness and multiplies them into a harvest of joy that is more than we could ask or imagine. The joy isn't just relief from the pain, it's a deep, celebratory joy that comes from seeing God's faithfulness firsthand. It's the joy of seeing a broken relationship healed and made stronger than before. It's the joy of seeing a child you prayed for walk in faith. It's the joy of coming out of a financial struggle with a deeper trust in God's provision. So, how do we apply this to our lives today? First, remember God's past faithfulness. Just like the psalmist looked back on the return from exile, look back on your own life. When has God shown up for you before? Write it down. Remind yourself that the God who did it then can do it again. Your history with God is the fuel for your faith in the present. Second, pray bold prayers of restoration. Don't be afraid to ask God to turn your desert into a river. Use the imagery of Psalm 1-6. Lord, restore my fortunes like streams in the Negev. Be specific about the dry areas of your life and ask for His life-giving flood. Third, keep sowing, even if you have to do it with tears. Don't give up, don't stop praying, don't stop being kind, don't stop walking in integrity. Every act of faith is a seed you are planting. Your perseverance is not in vain. Acknowledge your sorrow, let the tears fall if they need to, but keep your hand to the plow. Know that you are not just crying. You are watering the seeds of your future harvest. Finally, anticipate the harvest. Live with a forward-looking hope. The promise is certain. You will return with songs of joy. Start to thank God in advance for the harvest He is preparing. This expectant hope can change your entire perspective on your current trials. It frames your weeping not as a final state, but as a temporary, purposeful season of sowing. Psalm 126 is a powerful reminder that our pain has a purpose and our tears have value. God is in the business of restoration. He sees you in your desert, He sees you sowing in tears, and He promises a harvest of joy. Your story is not over. The best is yet to come. So hold on to this promise. Let it be the song that carries you through the hard seasons. The joy that is coming will be so great, it will feel like a dream. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope this reflection on Psalm 126 has encouraged your heart. If it has, please like this video and share it with someone who might need to hear this message of hope. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that helps us find strength and joy in our faith. I'd love to hear in the comments how this psalm speaks to you. Until next time, keep sowing. The harvest is coming.